SMCI on the move, up roughly 14.3% in the regular session of today, the 13th of May 2025. Raymond James has initiated a coverage of the stock and calls it AI pure play and has an outperform rating and a price target of $41. So the company is targeting AI projects for growth, with analysts noting its entry into finance and healthcare, despite challenges in transitioning from Nvidia's Hopper to Blackwell. And we have here that it's announcing that a number of its Supermicro servers are now shipping with the latest addition to the AMD based EPYC 4000 series CPUs, the AMD EPYC 4005 series processors. These servers are optimized to deliver a powerful balance of performance, density, scalability, and affordability. SMCI will feature its new Supermicro microcloud multi-node solution, a 10-node CPU and a 5-node CPU plus GPU version in a 3U form factor, ideal for organizations seeking to optimize space, energy, and costs of their IT infrastructure. SMCI's micro cloud product family targets dedicated hosting markets where sharing the chassis, power, and cooling are desired while still maintaining physical separation. So that's what's going on. So far, this over the last 6 months, it has gained 44.3%. In the very short term, it's in a bullish trend. This is its 4-hour chart. Um, Even though the algos are projecting a contraction, the overall trend since late April has been a bullish one. Yeah, so the algos, especially of late, since Friday, since early May, since early May, it's been, you can see we have this spike here that actually occurred today, this 14%. So the algos are projecting a contraction. So despite this contraction, it could still print high highs. We had projections of let me see. We had projections really ambitious, quite ambitious. 43.14, yeah, 43.14, 48.52. These are some of the projections that can print. Let's see. No upper projections as we have, yeah, just a slight upper projection at 8.67. Every other thing is a down projection based on what we have on this chart. That is 7.37, 35.28. Yeah, that's what's going on. And let's see now. These projections here, 40.94. They're not in play at the moment, but they can come up to become a resistance. Even even 38.64 may also turn out to be a resistance. That could be why we are looking at that could be why we are not seeing further movement. It could be all the way up here. We have let's see, 43.08. It could also prove to be a resistance as well. Um, China and the US now have a pause on their tariffs, so this is added impetus for market participants to consider Nvidia, consider SMCI. So these projections, they could. These are the some of the challenges SMCI might be facing. This is a 4-hour chart, and it's just gives us a slightly granular picture of what could they obtain on the daily chart. So let's get down and have a look at the daily chart. Yeah, on the daily chart, we have same contraction is being projected, but the stock could still disregard all those extrapolations. It may disregard the consolidation that has been projected. On the line trend is a bearish one. So upper projections, do we have any? We have 41.11, 43.22, and a downward projection of 37.7. So Some of the projections there are aligned with our own projection. There's 43.22 when we have 43.14. Indeed, we have our ambitious projections of all the way towards 48.52. We even had even higher projections. We had up to 50, something like that, something 54 thereabout. So this 54, 51.44 that was in play as of the 19th of March could come up to be a resistance in the near term. We have here the peak of 60.0, 60.19. So the pause, the tariff pause, is for 90 days, isn't it? Yeah, 90 days. So between that time and now, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen. Let's see whether we can digest more news for SMCI. Okay, let's see. Supermicro remains an artificial intelligence heavyweight in the face of tariffs and stiff competition, according to Raymond James. Analysts led by Simon Leopold initiated coverage on SMCI with an outperform rating. Okay, I've mentioned that already. Analysts dubbed the company a market leader in AI optimized infrastructure, noting that AI platforms presently comprise nearly 70% of Supermicro's revenue. In the team's view, Supermicro occupies a sweet spot between branded information technology suppliers like Dell and Hewlett Packard and contract manufacturers like Taiwan-based Quanta Computer. One of SMCI's strengths, the team noted, is its ability to produce highly customized platforms, which sets it apart from other branded OEM manufacturers. The company is also able to offer what Raymond James calls the very competitive pricing relative to its peers. The analysts consider that SMCI lacks the ability to offer alternative consumption options such as consulting as a service offerings. Despite its shortcomings, they believe SMCI is better positioned than Dell as trade tensions overhang the sector. The company's largest facility is in Taiwan, but unlike competitors, it has a substantial US footprint, they argued. There are other threats to the company's immediate success, including the industry wide transition from NVIDIA's hub architecture, which is designed to process data center workloads, to the next generation Blackwell architecture. However, the analysts believe AI projects represent a long term secular drive, allowing the company to power past these stumbling blocks. It will be a painless process, according to them. To sustain growth, SMCI will need to address its ability to compete effectively for enterprise opportunities. In their view, SMCI's valuation is dampened by a combination of lumpy performance and reputation risk. The latter is a nod to February's delisting drama when SMCI nearly avoided being removed from the nasdaq by filing its delayed annual report. Nevertheless, Raymond James believes SMCI is uniquely positioned to outcompete sector peers through a combination of its engineering and manufacturing scale. So, yeah, that's a snapshot of what the folks at Raymond James had to say about SMCI. Yeah, extrapolation is that contraction is expected to set in, but we think it could still go on to test the highs of around 43.14, even towards 48.52. So the gain currently is 14% roughly. See what you make of SMCI, and thank you very much for watching this video.